Greetings, my fellow philosophical and thinkers. Thank you for tuning to LL3-Podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful realms of planet Earth. Today's date is Saturday, March 1st, 2025. This is episode 1814. Trump approves $3 billion weapons transfer to Israel. Before I proceed, you can find me on multiple social media sites and podcast channels. Just type in Looky Luck number 3, Looky Luck Roman number 3 with 3 eyes, or Looky Luck Roman number 3 podcast. In addition, if you have any questions, comments, recommendations, etc., whatever you do, please use the quorum. Send your correspondences to ll3.podcast@proton.me. If you don't donate, go to PayPal.me or cash.app/Looky Luck number 3. If you want to follow me on Steemit, send some crypto love too. The LL3-Podcast. Well. Now, with that little debacle that happened yesterday, with the debate or the session with J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, and Vladimir Zelensky, a dog and pony show as usual. Many people claim it could be a psyop, set, crisis actors and all that. And I'm not going to disrespect it or saying they're full of crap because you never know. All the world's a stage in the political realm. Nothing new under the sun. But on another avenue, when you enter someone else's lair, you never exhibit derision. And what I observed was very interesting because I see the whole video session on C-SPAN, unfiltered, no drama and all that. And of course, I have all those folks that still say Trump was unacceptable, J.D. Vance unprofessional, and all this and all that good stuff. Including the one proclamation that Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania, said the same thing. So it's okay if someone walks in your place and defecates in the living room. You guys say, yeah, come back soon. if you believe that's okay, then you're just a wuss. You should have a carpet, a big doormat of your body says, wipe your feet here or tread on me. That's how you gotta look at it. It's just part of natural law. You don't go around and bossing people dictate, which you have nothing but hands in your pockets or bring a knife to a gunfight, right? So I see that side too. But it is so intriguing when on social media all these experts came out. Oh, how dare you do that about berating Zelensky? Look, he done this to himself for a very long time. He's just a pawn, another to the global order. If you haven't figured that out yet, folks, my condolences. And I have discussions with people on it. Some of them try to tell me I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. But be careful what you say because you're projecting it in good faith. But I have no bitterness when people try to call me out because they always fail. They hit a brick wall. I don't believe in political ideology or hero worship. And that's very dangerous. You have to look at all the information the best you can. And I've talked about, of course, like I said before, about people should read Bill Brzezinski's book, The Grand Chessboard. He does talk about Ukraine in there, of a pivotal nation that can rule Eurasia. And like I said before, I'm not even loving dead with Putin or any governmental delegate. All right, so you guys got to remain vigilant. I know in the United States, that's our system, our culture. Never trust the government. That's a duty, okay? You don't just sit there, yay! Red or blue, yay! So question everything. Observe responsibly. Doesn't matter what your feelings are or your political views. You have to look at all sides to this matter. Well, enough of that. It's funny because it looks like President Trump talking about ending foreign aid to Ukraine. However, this is from antiwar.com. Came out today. Trump approves $3 billion weapons transfer to Israel. The announced arms deal came a day before the first phase of the Gaza ceasefire and the hostage exchange deal was set to expire. This is what we have to say here. The White House used emergency powers to approve a $3 billion weapons transfer to Israel. The package includes arms that Joe Biden administration was hesitant to send to Tel Aviv. On Friday, the Pentagon announced 3 arms packages for Israel totaling over $3 billion. The first sale is 35,500 Mk-84 and Blue 117 bombs, both munitions with 2,000-pound warheads. Additionally, the U.S. will send 4,000 Predator bombs, 2,000 bunker-busting munitions. The nearly 40,000 bombs will cost over $2 billion. Tel Aviv has previously used bunker-busting bombs as chemical weapons. The IDF found that it used multiple warheads. A chemical reaction is created that can cause a suffocating gas in the tunnels below the surface. The second arms package includes 5,000 1,000-pound bombs and 1,500 JDAM kits, or JDAM kits, to turn the munitions into guided bombs. The 1,000-pound bombs and guidance kits are expected to cost $675 million. A third sale is for Caterpillar D9 bulldozers with a price tag near $300 million. The White House claims that the arms sale is an emergency, bypassing congressional oversight. The Biden administration used the same tactic to rush weapons to Tel Aviv after Israel launched the onslaught in Gaza following the October 7th Hamas attack. However, the Biden administration did restrict the transfer of 2,000-pound bombs and military bulldozers to Tel Aviv last month. Last month, Trump released a shipment of 1,800 to 2,000 pounds to Israel that Biden paused in May. Earlier this week, the Trump White House repealed a Biden-era national security memo that required countries to receive U.S. weapons not to violate international law or block humanitarian aid. While the Biden administration concluded that Israel was blocking aid transfers into Gaza, it continued to send most of the weapons that Tel Aviv requested. $22 billion in arms sent to Israel has been paid for with the U.S. military aid. Since Trump came into office, Hamas and Israel have been under a ceasefire and hostage agreement. That deal was meant to be implemented in 3 phases. However, the first phase is set to expire Saturday with no plans for moving on to phase 2. Negotiations about advancing the deal into phase 2 were scheduled to begin weeks ago, but Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu delayed Israeli participation in the talks. Now, Washington and Tel Aviv are seeking to extend the first phase of the deal for 6 weeks. Hamas said it rejected the proposal Israel put forward to extend phase 1. Over the first 6 weeks of the deal, Hamas has complained that Tel Aviv is not upholding its commitment to allow aid into the Strip, a claim backed by Israeli officials speaking with the New York Times. On Saturday, Palestinian sources reported that Israel was committing significant ceasefire violations by opening heavy fire near Rafah and Khan Yunus, hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Saturday also marks the start of the Muslim holy month Ramadan. Interesting there. And nothing new under the sun, right? One thing you got to look at, folks, when it comes to the executive branch and the presidency, foreign policy is one of the top priorities. And we see double standards regardless who's in there. All right? It's like flip-flopping, the flip-flopping fetish. That tradition still continues. Of course, people heard my shows in the past. I still question 10-7. And I'm not the only one. And you don't have to be a pro-Hamas fanatic to figure that out. Or a sympathizer, which is ludicrous anyway. It's like being a faction slave. I renounce foreign aid as a whole. I like to see it be terminated completely. So, and it's interesting because I was going to a website, which I give a shout out to dropsitenews.com, which didn't have an X account. And I was like looking through Twitter or X, which are pretty cool. And it talks about this press release. And it says Israel munitions and munition support, which is these three report press releases came out on that day on the 28th of February, which is called Defense Security Cooperation Agency, which is dsca.mil. However, these three I will put the links on. And this is what it says here. Transmittal 25 through 34. Washington, February 28, 2025. Secretary of State, which is Glambo Rubio, has made a determination approving a possible foreign military sale to the government of Israel of munitions and munition support and related equipment for an estimated cost of $2.04 billion. This is the Defense Security Cooperation Agency, Cooperation Agency delivered the required certification notifying Congress of this possible sale today. The government of Israel has requested to buy 35,500. Yeah, so it's all in here from that. So, and I'm going to bypass this. The deliveries are estimated to begin, in 2026. So the Secretary of State has determined and provided detailed justification that emergency exists that requires immediate sale to the government of Israel of the above defense articles and defense services in the national security interest of the United States, thereby waiving the congressional review requirements under Section 36B of the Arms Export Act as amended. See, that's a pretty crappy bill, you can say. No oversight based on this statement. The United States is committed to the security of Israel, and it's vital to national interest to assist Israel to develop and maintain strong and ready self-defense capability. This proposed sale is consistent with those objectives. The proposed sale will improve Israel's capability to meet current and future threats, strengthen its homeland defense, and serve as a deterrent to regional threats. Israel will have no difficulty absorbing this equipment into its armed forces. The proposed sales of this equipment and support will not alter the basic military balance in the region. The prime contractors will be General Dynamics, located in Garland, Texas, Elwood National Forge Company, located in Irving, Pennsylvania, and McAllister Army Ammunition Plant, located in McAllister, Oklahoma. There's a possibility that a portion of this procurement, will come from U.S. stock at this time. The U.S. government is not aware of any offset agreement proposed in connection with this potential sale, and the offset agreement will be defined in negotiations between the purchaser and the contractor. Implementation of this proposed sale will not require the assignment of any additional U.S. government or contractor representatives to Israel. There will be no adverse impact on U.S. defense readiness as a result of this proposed sale. Description and dollar value for the highest estimated quantity and dollar value based on initial requirements. The actual dollar value will be lower depending on following requirements, budget authority, and signed sale agreements if and when concluded. All questions regarding this proposed foreign military sale should be directed to the State Department's Bureau of Political and Military Affairs Office of Congressional and Public Affairs. There's a web email address for that. Okay, so that came out on the 28th. Here's another one on munitions guidance kit and munitions support. That's transmittal number 25 to 26. It came out yesterday. The Secretary of State has made determination of approved possibility of military sales of the government of Israel munitions guidance kits and munitions support and related equipment for an estimated cost of $675.7 million. The Defense Security Cooperation Agency delivered the required certification, notifying the Congress of this possible sale today. And I talked about the stuff I addressed earlier, about the bombs and so forth, the ammunition. So you can see this for yourselves. But I will continue on here. The following non-MDE items will also be including U.S. government and contractors, engineering, logistics, and technical support services, and other related elements of logistics and program support. The estimated is total of $675.7 million. Deliveries are estimated to begin in 2028. Okay, so that is a thing for 2028. And I will continue on. And everything will be same rhetoric about it'll be bypassed under the Arms Export Control Act. The United States is committed, which is the same ordeal. The proposed sales, all that. Okay, so it's almost the same things. Proposed sales equipment will not alter the basic military in the region. And here are the contractors. Here, the principal contractors will be Repkin USA, located in Tampa, Florida. The Boeing Company, located in St. Charles, Missouri. Is it Missouri? Yeah, Missouri. At the time, the U.S. government is not aware. That's the same thing about the negotiations. Information of the sales will be required to representatives, no adverse, and all that good stuff. So that will be, it's the same thing, but, it's the same thing, but I'm just giving you a basic rundown. Let's go about the Caterpillar D9 bulldozers, right? Secretary of State has determination approving the possible foreign military sales of the government of Israel of Caterpillar D9 bulldozers and related equipment for an estimated cost of $295 million. The Defense Security Cooperation Agency delivered the required certification notifying Congress of this possible sale today. So, so it's mainly, according to this, government Israel has requested to buy DR9 and D9T Caterpillar bulldozers, spare and repair parts, corrosion protection, publications and technical documentation, pre-delivery inspections, the U.S. government and contractor support, technical logistics, other related elements, and all that good stuff. The estimated program cost is $295 million, and in delivery are estimated to begin in 2027. And the same thing about the Arms and Control Act, no objectives, the U.S. national interest, and the proposed sales to protect the borders, equipment, all that good stuff. So it's the same routine here, but we'll look at the principal contractor here. Principal contractor would be Caterpillar Inc., located in Irving, Texas. At this time, the U.S. government is not aware of any offset agreement proposed in connection with this potential sale. Any offset agreement will be defined in negotiations between the purchaser and the contractor. So the whole same old song and dance, high quantities, all that good stuff when concluded. So interesting there, right? So the links, if I'm correct, the links should be in that article, but I like to see this more like to vary. So I might just put all three in there. And you should really check out this website. You can learn a lot more. And it's something else, right? The military-industrial complex. Woo! So, no aid for you, Zelensky, but for Netanyahu, we'll give you plenty more. Master. Oh, man. Interesting, right? That's why you always got to beware of the double speak, regardless who's in there. I'm against foreign aid, imperialism, and all that good stuff. This is why Jefferson said it the best in his inaugural address: commerce to all, foreign entanglements to none. So that's just my intake on this. I think Anywar for put this out. Support them at anywar.com. They got some great articles. And so it's very essential to know these things and share with others. All right. Well, that will be it. I thank everyone for listening. Plus, feel free to download and share throughout your social media networks. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, all that good stuff, whatever you do, please use decorum. Send it to the email LL3-Podcast at proton.me. If you're going to donate, go to paypal.me, cash.app/look3, or you can get me a Steemit at LL3-Podcast. It's like, the crypto stuff, which I dig it. If you want to support anywar.com, that'd be great. Even follow Drop Site News. I'll put that in the memos as well, all right, on their X account. And that's all. Once again, thank you for your time. Plus, always remember that demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep on spreading the love, and may your guardian spirits be with you.